Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be looking at crypto price predictions for 2025, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP versus Dogecoin. And I think there's a lot of opportunities in this space right now to see some massive growth. And there's where people could really diversify and put all that money into crypto as they know it. And that's what I really find exciting. It's still not over. It's just getting started. And this is the cool factor in that sense. Like, where will crypto go in the next few days? So that being said, let's jump right into the video and I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Seems like there is going to be massive opportunity for crypto in the following few days. And I do want to see some of the crypto price level growths that we have seen before in that sense. So hopefully we're going to be seeing some of those crypto rises from 2021. This is where the big money could hit. This is where we could be seeing massive approvals, really, that we haven't seen before. We've been waiting this for a long time. And this is exactly how I see like crypto rising in a sense. Like, there is massive announcements to be said in the following few days. But if this is something you guys are interested in, this is something you guys want more content for, let me know in the description below and I'll keep you guys updated with more news. So that being said, smash that like and let's get right into the video.
Context of the conversation around a couple things. Number one, the big talk of the town as we close out 2023 is what? It is spot Bitcoin ETF. Then eventually Ethereum spot ETF. After that, we've got the Bitcoin halving, which is scheduled to come up sometime in April of 2024. So all of that is kind of the backdrop of where we think this next big crypto bull run is going to happen.
This big crypto bull run is going to be seeing those big price levels that everybody was waiting for. And I think this is where the potential to see a market rally comes in. So I do like to see market rallies, like who doesn't? And that's where the big opportunity comes in. Like with these market rallies, there's going to be a ton of smaller alt cap coins that are going to be growing as well, not just the ones we're seeing right now. So that's where the potential is, and that's where I think the major changes are going to be coming in. But what do you guys personally think about this? I think there's a lot of major announcements in this following days, guys, and there is a lot of awesome stuff incoming. So if you guys want to work on like
we
this,
think it's going to happen. So I think most of the
So if you guys want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button, and I'll keep you guys also updated with more news on that, on exactly which altcoins are bound to explode.
So let's start with Bitcoin. And historically, obviously, I don't have a bunch of charts and things.
And yeah, most whales, like, they're holding billions of Bitcoin in that sense. They're holding massive supply of Bitcoin. And I think this is where the big opportunities arise, like where people be buying into crypto overall, because there is opportunity for actually seeing crypto markets explode. And that is with, well, you know it, with Bitcoin. And I think that's where people are really waiting and gonna buy it, because these big institutions are gonna be holding big spot ETF. Now, I do think Bitcoin is gonna give the lowest gains, but it's also gonna be the safest bet in all of these, because others are more bound to volatility when Bitcoin goes down, especially in maybe 2024, 2025, in the late 2024. Then that's gonna be the big safe bet for a lot of these whales, for a lot of these institutions, because they're still gonna say, oh, you can buy Bitcoin on the dip, no worries. Even if we have trading volume, that's no worries at all. And that's what really gets me excited.
Next up is XRP. Now, this is a little bit more difficult one to assess, simply because since December of 2020, they've been stuck in a lawsuit with the SEC. But of course,
with the lawsuit over, yeah, sure, they aren't really, in bad shambles anymore. But the bull run that we're seeing right now and the XRP bull market, I don't think it can be like improved in a sense other than this. That's the problem. Like, how much can XRP go? Can it go to $1? Sure. But getting to from 1 cent to 60 cents is much easier than $1. Or you have to literally pump more money into the market, and it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be anywhere close to easy. So that's where the big problem is.
Of course, this year was some really, really good things for Ripple happening. Obviously, not being deemed a security from the retail side of things. I think it opens up the door. It opens the floodgates for a big bull run that we really didn't have back in 2021 because it still had that black eye, right?
Yeah, so it had a lot of problems. XRP has a lot of potential. But this is one interesting, he calls in Dogecoin.
He understands that from a tech standpoint, it's actually really solid. And that's part of the reason why he loves it. The other part of it.
So it's solid, you know, it's like a meme coin, plus it has utility. We've been asking SHIB to have utility for some time, and I think that's where the huge potential comes in. But if you guys want more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and I'll keep you guys updated with more content like this. There's definitely a lot of opportunities in this crypto space, and I think crypto will be rising in the next few days. But if you want to be kept up to date, peace everyone. What's happening, everyone? Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day today. And this time we're going to be looking at Solana. Now the thing with this one is there is a lot of opportunity to see some massive growth, and especially because it's coming back to 2021 price levels. Now the reason for this is, in my opinion, is FTX. So FTX saw a huge crypto dip, and I think this is where the opportunity comes in for Solana. Solana has been seeing major crashes in the last few days, and if you want more, smash that like button. But to me, it does seem like Solana is just getting started with the big victory rally that it needs to be, because, well, really nobody wanted to buy Solana when it was crashing so hard that it was under big problems, right? So who would buy Solana if there was a 1 billion tokendom? Now with the FTX being restarted, this means that the Solana doesn't necessarily have to be sold. So a lot of people are really excited by that. And Austin Hilton shows 2021 performance ready for $100. And that's even half of like the all-time highs.
Higher. Solana crypto just crushing it, right? It is about to blow past 100. We all know it's going to happen. It's going to continue to go up.
Yeah, 20% gains in a day are predicted. So this is what really happened.
It's up 306% in the last 66 days. I'm going to show that to you, and I'm going to show you how you could have got in on the action and how it's not too late to be able to even lock in more profits and make more money trading different cryptos. Going to show you that here in just a moment, so stick till the end. But let's take a look at what's going on right now. We all know that Solana head into the...
So let's take a look here. Like Solana is massively overperforming any other crypto, which is simply amazing. Like Solana really deserved this. It's a great project. It's got no gas fees, but it really got destroyed by FTX holding a large portion of their crypto. I think that's where the real problem came in.
The biggest bull run. How would you like to give yourself an added advantage and take advantage of that? That's what my...
So that being said, it does seem like there is like Solana potential here. The volume could go up, or there could be some down momentum. So it's seeing some whale dump for sure, but this whale dump is not really noticeable in a sense.
Time to buy Bitcoin yet. All right. So this is easy to do. Links in the description below. Gives you an added advantage. Right there's proof that it worked. Okay. And it worked for Solana right there, 306+%. But yes, are we poised to go past $100? Yes. And I think we're going to continue to see Solana.
I think past $100 is certain, just because like we have a lot of massive major updates incoming for Solana, and that's where the real like bull run rally will be coming in. And it's not even like the big bull run. It hasn't even happened yet. And I think that's how Solana is poised to have its like major, massive success. But I'll keep you guys updated with more news. So until next time, peace everyone. What's happening, everyone? So I hope you're having a fantastic day. Does seem like we have more updates with Michael Saylor. Now, countdown for Bitcoin ETF decision is incoming, and this is gonna be the major hit. So I do predict when the markets, again, not financial advice, be sure to smash that like if you haven't already, will change by possibly a very high level once we see like the markets improve. So for example, if the markets like rally in a sense, we could be seeing 10-20% gains, and if nothing happens, it could actually be very terrible for all parties involved. So that being said, let's take a look at what up is next for basically this crypto price prediction.
Executive chair of MicroStrategy. Of course, MicroStrategy, often seen as a Bitcoin proxy, holds a lot of it on its balance sheet. Michael, great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Obviously, there has been so much anticipation and frankly, a lot built in, I think, to the price of Bitcoin of this idea that spot ETFs are finally going to come. What's the next catalyst for Bitcoin if and when that happens? How much further can it be pushed upward?
Well, I think you can't really underestimate the significance of the spot ETFs. It's not unreal.
Yeah, so the difference with spot ETFs is they have a massive potential to bring in retail investors. I think most investors right now in crypto are already priced in, so they are already buying massive supply of cryptocurrencies. Here with spot ETFs, it's really the big difference. There's really like a lot of crypto cap altcoins incoming, and I think this is where the potential comes in. To make them see some massive gains. And that being said, it does seem like, spot ETFs, they're not that bad actually. Like these spot ETFs, they're actually good for crypto. And I'm going to be explaining why. I know a lot of people might be frustrated with that. Like, why would spot ETFs be good? They're actually terrible. No, they can and will most likely make massive potential for anyone looking into the crypto markets right now. And I think this is where a lot of people are seriously going to be excited in a sense, like where people are going to be saying, okay, look, there isn't that many things happening with spot ETFs, but there is, however, opportunities. There isn't much news happening, but there is always opportunities in the crypto space. And with that said, we could be seeing one of the major altcoin changes in the next few days, which I am really excited for. There is opportunities in this crypto market, but I do want to know, like, where will this end? How will this go? And I think that's where the people are excited about, why they keep following crypto, because they already know ETFs will rise crypto, but how far can that go? And that's why Michael Saylor is just waiting on with his Bitcoin supply. He's just holding a large stack of it. And I find that really awesome.
Of the S&P index and the ability to invest in all 500 S&P companies via one trade.
Exactly. So he's saying, like, yeah, we're going to invest a large amount into that.
At the same time. So this is very eagerly anticipated, but most of the money in the Bitcoin market right now is the hodlers and the traditional.
This is what I said. Like, most people in crypto have been here for a long time. So crypto ain't going anywhere in that sense, but there is opportunity to see some other big bull runs.
Crypto investors, mainstream retail, mainstream institutions have not had a high bandwidth compliant channel to invest in this asset class until these spot ETFs. So I think in January, the approval of the spot ETFs is going to be a major catalyst. It's going to definitely drive a demand shock. And then that will be followed in April with a supply shock, because there are about 900 Bitcoin a day available for sale by natural sellers, the miners. And that number is going to be cut to 450 Bitcoin a day in April. So it's a pretty big deal.
And that puts Bitcoin where a year from now?
Higher.
How much?
So yeah, he's definitely predicting it's going to be higher. Right now it's down to 1.5%, and I'm not too worried because it's seen such a big price rally that it really does seem like that crypto is just getting started in this.
I don't think we've ever seen a 2 to 10x increase in demand combined with a halving and supply in a.
So yeah, we've never seen this in crypto history, and now that more money is flocking in, there's going to be massive potential changes for anyone in the crypto space.
Scarce, desirable asset that people want to hold for a long period of time. So I think we're expecting 2024 is going to be a major bull run for the asset class.
This is like Michael Saylor, and usually he's not right all the time, but when he makes these predictions, they're spot on, and that's where the market really sees the growth in that aspect. It really does seem that massive potential people want to see.
We just don't know how far the asset's going to run at this point.
Well, and to get to MicroStrategy specifically, as I said, obviously a big holder of Bitcoin, given what you just told me about how a spot ETF is going to make it perhaps easier, more appetizing for retail investors, institutionals to get crypto exposure via that product, why would someone still need to be a buyer of MicroStrategy? Is this actually...
Exactly. So she makes a very fair point. Why don't people just buy Bitcoin directly? And I think this is where he will give a concrete answer. So I do think Bitcoin spot ETFs will not be a game changer in terms of technology, but they will actually change the one thing that's most important, and that is making it easily accessible to buy Bitcoin.
Something that is going to end up working against you?
You know, the ETFs are unlevered and they charge a fee. MicroStrategy is an operating company, so we're fairly unique because we can generate additional Bitcoin via our operations, either via P&L operations or capital markets operations. And we can take advantage of intelligent leverage. Like we can borrow money at 0% interest for...
So yeah, basically MicroStrategy does a lot of these calls that average Bitcoin buyers don't do. They're like a fund. And when people buy from the fund, they're mostly profit and Bitcoin oriented.
Many years, and we did that with a convert, and then we can use it to buy Bitcoin. So you can really think of the ETFs as like shipping lines, very efficient, long.
He says it very fair. So basically people are going to be using ETFs to secure their profits. And I think I really like that. I think there's a lot of massive potential here to see with Bitcoin spot ETFs rising in a sense. Like there is opportunities for the crypto market to improve, and Michael Saylor is really going to be there because they have the biggest crypto supply in crypto basically right now.
Vehicle for people that are Bitcoin long investors.
Well, if it is ultimately for people who want to be long Bitcoin, and we are seeing Bitcoin, as you anticipate, continually be pushed upward by some of these developments in 2024. What does that mean for your plans around holding, and whether there are entry points at which you would want to buy more, perhaps not?
Well, we will absolutely continue to acquire Bitcoin. Our strategy is to acquire and hold the Bitcoin, and we will acquire it by a variety of different means as long as they're accretive to our shareholders. So our goal is always...
So there could be multiple ways he acquires Bitcoin in the next few days, and that's what I'm pretty much excited about. Like in the next few months, not days, but that being said, look at this. This is nothing. This 1.5%, I'm not really too worried about that. No reason for concern right now. And also possibly not in the future. So if you guys want to be kept up to date with more crypto content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button, guys, and I'll keep you guys more in the news. So peace, everyone.